Hey guys, Galucia here, and I'm doing a pretty awesome special video that I was very proud of actually. As I get smacked around here, I'm working on a new series, so I'll mention that briefly because that's what this was in the beginning. I'm not redoing it, but I'm doing a weapons series video again for zombie mode, but it's instead of doing like on my channel, I did it based on just like weapon categories. So like there was like an assault rifles episode, an SMG episode, so on and so forth. But now I'm doing individual episodes for each weapon. So the videos are a lot shorter, obviously, because there's only so much you can talk about with a particular weapon, especially when you're not talking about multiplayer and you're just talking about zombies. But so I already posted the first episode. It was and this is all going on TGN, by the way. TGN has a Battlefield show. And right here, I pretty much thought that I was gonna die because there's so many dudes coming in front of me, and then I do die. But so I'm recording footage for the weapons, and people that are familiar with my channel will know that the farthest I've ever gotten, at least that I recorded, was round 27, and it's been a pretty long time goal of mine to get past that, to at least get to 30 or higher, and I haven't really been like actively working on that because I've been doing so many different like challenges and stuff like that where I handicap myself, where you obviously wouldn't expect to get super far because you're handicapping yourself. But yeah, I'm recording this thing, and then I get to round 26, and at that point I was like, I should just start recording like continuously instead of just recording for specific weapons, because yeah, I felt like I was really getting far, and I was like, oh my god, like this could be the time I'm gonna start recording, and it ended up being the time. I'll say that I got to the 30s, which the title of the video would give away, but I'm not going to say specifically what round. I'll just let you guys follow along for that. But yeah, I was pretty proud of this. Man, I thought I was going to get dropped again. And now this map is awesome for solo play because you can just keep running like loops around the map. One strategy that I found is super effective is actually is to have automatic weapons first off, and I didn't plan on having this weapon. Like, I wouldn't normally use the CZ75 upgraded in round 27. I just was getting footage for it, so I had to use it. But it's automatic, and that gets the job done. What I found that really was getting me to this point was that you need to use automatic weapons to just keep racking up points, and you'll see in later rounds that there's so many zombies, 30, 40, 50 zombies at a time, that are just following you in these giant hordes that you can't help but hit targets. You're not going to kill a lot of stuff, no matter what your weapon is, because they're very resilient in the later rounds. But it's all about points. So most of my kills actually come from traps, and all I got to keep doing is making sure that I have enough points to keep activating traps. So I just keep looping around the map and just keep activating traps, and that was pretty much getting the job done. If you haven't already noticed, so far my weapon loadout is the RPK and CZ75 upgraded. That's going to change because I start running out of ammo and so on and so forth. But yeah, like I said, I was really proud of this. I had a lot of fun with it. But I definitely think that this strategy was working out good. The teleporter was working good as an escape route, and look, it's still cooling down. That's how much I'm using this stuff. The teleporter was working good as an escape route in the early rounds while dudes are spawning and collecting and stuff. And then as soon as that was done and you end up back in the lobby, then from there I just start, like I said, just running loops and activating as many traps as I run into. I was a little disappointed they got dropped in 26 because now I'm concerned that I'm not going to be able to make it to the 30s because now I got several rounds to go before I get there, and I had to but like I said, I have a crap ton of points, and that is making my life a lot easier. My points do get low at one point because I end up having to buy a lot in the way of weapons and ammo and stuff like that, but man, look how close I get. And then here, I know they're going to be spawning in front of me. And I'm like, oh, I'm so red screen. Right here, they get a hit on me, like two guys do actually, but right as my screen cleared up. So, like pretty much every zombie video that I've ever made, and probably every video that everyone's ever made. A successful zombie map gameplay is highly dependent on luck. There's just a lot of good luck goes your way to make it all piece together, whether it's getting weapons that you want or, you know, just escaping in the nick of time, whatever. I did want to point out that if people are noticing, like, why is he shooting low a lot, I'm only going for headshots when it's a bunch of zombies, but when there's crawlers in the mix, I'm aiming low because I'm trying to take out the crawlers, because as you'll know, when they explode, they're going to take out zombies with them. And wow, that was a terrible time to reload. So again, you know, I'm not nearly as worried about points as I normally would be. So I'm just trying, or points. I'm not nearly as worried about kills as I normally would be. I'm letting the traps take care of that. I'm just trying to shoot in them to rack up points, but I'm trying to get a couple extra kills from the crawlers, so that's why I'm shooting low. But here, I end up switching to the MP40, which at this point is 100% useless, unupgraded, and about 90% useless upgraded. I really like the MP40. I think it's the best SMG in zombie mode. It doesn't have the highest firing rate, but it's powerful, and it has the largest ammo capacity, and that is big. I want to reload as little as possible, so having 64 rounds after it's upgraded to the afterburner is a pretty big deal for an SMG. And at this point, not only did I need another weapon, but I didn't want to waste time and effort trying to make my way to the mystery box to make my way to the mystery box to buy a weapon that would have been better than an off-the-wall weapon, because you never know what you're going to get. It could have been another piece of crap. Could have been something, you know, junky like the CZ75. And I just didn't want to take that time. I have a lot of spare time because I'm running around closing off windows and stuff like that, but still, I don't want to deal with that. I wanted to have a weapon that was off the wall so that I could buy the ammunition for it when it comes down to it. So I'm going to have one good weapon from the box and one weapon that's going to be off the wall with the potential for ammo purchase. And right there, if you're wondering why I'm shooting while I'm even bothering to shoot, is because the ammo is going to be replenished anyway. So I might as well, I mean, I don't really expect to get a lot of damage from the unupgraded MP40, because I don't expect to get a lot of damage from it upgraded. But I wanted to just rack up some points real quick since I was going to get that ammo back anyway. Why not? And right there, I put that claymore to like alert me when someone was going to come from that direction. But he went right through it, and I should have known better, because it was back in, I want to say, round 24 that I purposely like experimented with a claymore, and I put it down when a zombie was running at me. I could have shot him, but I was like, let me see what happens. So I put the claymore down, and he just ran right through it, and it barely maimed him. And then he, you know, so obviously in round 24 the claymores aren't killing zombies anymore, so they're obviously not going to kill him at 28, and that is a ridiculous drop. That happens to me a lot, though, and people that frequent my zombie videos will take note of that. That a lot of times when I get killed is because I get stuck on like a lip or something random, like just really bizarre, stupid ways where you're like trying to run through a door and you're like shooting backwards and stuff, and you're just like, I'm stuck on a tiny millimeter lip. That's the only issues I have with this map, is that there seems to be places that you wouldn't think you could get caught up on or whatever, but you do. But anyway, so that's the last death that I can have. The machine's gone now. I'm not really sure why I turned that trap on it. I think it was more just like out of impulse to like, or you know, like I'm just so used to turning on traps, because I don't think it kills one zombie. Because the trap before that was killing the ones that were chasing me, and now they're spawning in front of me. So I'm trying to just get by them, because as you can see, this thing is not really doing a lot to kill them. It's great for points, though, just like any other automatic, so that's the only purpose it's serving. Being able to buy ammunition so that I can just keep racking up on points. And just like the claymores, the grenades are doing nothing. Again, I was experimenting with the grenades in later rounds. I think I only had like 2 or 3 zombies left, so I was just letting them kind of follow me around. And I hit them with, I want to say, 3 grenades. Look at this. Look at that. That was like, what was that, like 11 rounds or something for a crawler? Yeah, it's not a very useful weapon at this point. But yeah, I hit this group with 3 grenades, like dead on, for like 100%, like blew up in their face, and didn't make 1 crawler after 3 grenades. So not very effective anymore. Just the explosives serve almost no purpose. I just set that other one down real quick just because I had it in my hand, and why not? But I put that one there facing out because, again, I was not expecting it to kill anything, but when I heard the explosion, then I would know that they're starting to head from the other direction, because you want to make sure that your escape route is clear. That's the biggest thing with this map, is that because you're going in circles, because you're... and that trap was still cooling. Because you're just trying to get them to follow you in giant masses and circling around the map, you don't have to worry about the ones following you. As long as I keep moving, they're never going to be in my way. The only thing you have to really worry about is the ones that spawn in front of you that block your path, because now you have a giant mass of them behind you, so that option's out. So you have to keep going forward. So if there's a million of them in your face, because they're going to keep spawning for a while. So that's the biggest thing with that. So I quickly turn that turret on to, even if it kills like 3 zombies, it's just like I have enough points that I'm just turning everything on. But right here, after I turned that trap on, I had a mini panic in my head, because I just spent a lot of points, a lot of traps, just bought the ammo for this. So at the low point, I was down to like 64, 6,500, whatever it was. And I was like, man, well, I'm setting off so many traps. What happens if I run out of points? Like, that's it. Man, look how close I came there. And then, you know, they're going to be spawning in front of you again. So I'm like, oh my god, no, ah! And I just sprint by those guys. And again, it's the same area that happened last time. Right when my screen cleared up is when he hit me. So worked out perfect again. But yeah, you see how low my points are, but watch how quickly they go up. Even just by the end of the round. I mean, there's just so many zombies to just spill bullets into that your points just climb and climb and climb. So you can't, I mean, right here, you know, it's just individual zombies, and you know, you're just cleaning up the mess. But when it's the groups, you just redunculous amounts of points. So yeah, it climbs fast. You'll see by the end of the round, like, I'm gonna gain like 10 or 15,000 points. So not an issue. But so as long as you don't have silly mistakes or weird flukes, like silly mistakes like getting caught on the lips of doorways, or like, you know, just not paying attention to the zombies on the forward, or you know, glitches or weird flukes, this strategy should work pretty much, you know, foreverness. That was a nice bit of luck to killing a zombie with a max ammo that was in my face, because usually what happens is, since you're shooting the zombies behind you, and if you do manage to kill one of them that you're shooting into this, look how fast those numbers are climbing up for the points, it's ridiculous. Since you're shooting in this big group, when you do kill one, that dead body is instantly going to be followed by 5 more zombies. So if they drop anything, you're not going to get it. And that's one of the most frustrating things about being in the later rounds, is that you'll see them drop power-ups, but there's no way to physically get to it. So it's just taunting you. It doesn't actually serve a purpose for you, because you just stare at it just like, oh, I wish I could get that. So it's nice when they actually die close to you, and especially when it's max ammo. Max ammo is by far the most useful thing for me right now. I mean, obviously a nuke is good, and I'll definitely take a nuke, and it may debatably be better than max ammo, but like I said, I really want points, and the nuke's just going to kill everything, so you're not getting points. But with the max ammo, I'm able, man, look at that. I almost went like the completely wrong way. That would have been an instant. But that's all it takes. It takes one silly mistake like that. And I'm a little bit panicked right here. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm in round 29. So, like, like I said, my goal was to get to the 30s. So I'm like, this is it. If I survive this round, I'm going to meet my goal, and I'm going to be souped, and life is going to be good. So I'm a little panicked in my head right now. I'm, you know, not as accurate as I normally would be, and I'm a little frazzled. So silly things like almost going to the left and getting stuck on the fence and then instantly getting cornered. There's no way I would shoot my way out of it. Like that's what it takes to end your rounds real quick. Because I could easily see, I mean, if I make it to round 30 like this, I can make it to round 50 like this. And, you know, maybe one day that'll happen if I have that kind of time and I get lucky. But it's those weird little flukes that's going to end it. And I'll give you another spoiler alert. Cover your ears if you don't want to hear it. It's not what number it is, but here's the spoiler. The way that this game is going to end up ending is because of a crazy fluke. I'm going to call it a glitch, but I don't know that it's actually a glitch. Maybe it's just my own ignorance, but it's a fluke at the very least and a glitch at best because it was pretty random and crazy. But here we are, round 30. Whoop, whoop. Made my goal. I set this goal for myself a long time ago, actually. Like, pretty much as soon as I got to round 27. I was like, yeah, I definitely need to do better than this. I need to at least get to the 30s. But like I said, just so many different types of zombie videos that I just never was able to actually... And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, when I got to round 27, it was for the same thing. It was a long time ago when I was making my weapons list videos, and I wasn't really trying to get far. I was just trying to get footage for a weapon, and I just happened to get to 27. So maybe I should do that more often. But a good bit of luck with the dogs. Dogs, no matter what round it is, they're always going to be easy, and it's always going to give you that max ammo. I'm just making a random trail of claymores, not necessarily to. I don't know, just it's why not? I have them, so I might as well use them. Even if it doesn't kill the zombies, it might just wound one, but that every little bit helps. So I'm putting them down. But yeah, round 31, completely bizarre, and. Let me set this up for you, okay? I'm just trying to I'm doing the same strategy I've been doing for the last few rounds. I'm just gonna clean up as many as I can. I'm gonna get into the teleporter. I'm gonna get out of here, so on and so forth. I hit the teleporter button, and as I'm teleporting, they drop me, and I actually physically died in the projector room. I might be the only person in YouTube history to post a video where they were dead in the teleporter room. I don't know if that was a glitch. I've watched that several times now, and you guys can comment. I don't know if it was a glitch. It looked like they might have gotten the kill hit before, like, the lightning started coming up. All the electrical graphics started coming up, so maybe they actually secretly got the kill hit, like, right as it was, like, coming on or whatever, but I don't know. I want you guys to analyze that as best you can. In fact, I was just going to go over my time here, and I'm sure I still am over my time. But I'm going to loop back a little bit. I'm going to replay the kill hits in slow-mo so that you guys can get a better look at it. But even doing that, I'm sure I'm over my time now. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I was excited to finally get past 30, made it to 31. And I'm going to keep working on my my weapons videos for TGN, so make sure you check them out. I'll put a link in the description to the first one I made about the AK-74U. If you don't feel like subscribing to the TGN channel, you can just subscribe to the show because it's a YouTube show. I'm not the only person posting on it, but if you want to check these videos out, they're short, sweet, and awesome. But let me know what you think about that kill. I don't know, that was pretty random, but I'm happy, and maybe I'll get farther again as I keep making these videos. Alright guys, later.